All right, Patriots Nation, we have a major update that's shaking up New England, and the timing could not be more intense with the playoffs just around the corner. Stefon Diggs, one of the most impactful players on this Patriots roster, is facing serious legal troubles that are creating a huge cloud over the team. According to court documents and reports from local Boston outlets, Diggs has been charged with felony strangulation or suffocation along with misdemeanor assault and battery stemming from an incident that allegedly took place on Tuesday, December 2nd, a day after the Patriots dominated the New York Giants on Monday Night Football. This isn't a minor issue or a small off-field distraction. This is a legal matter with serious implications for both Diggs and the Patriots organization. Diggs' attorney, Michael D. Stefano, appeared remotely in Dedham District Court seeking to have the police report sealed, arguing that the details of the incident should remain confidential. Additionally, Stefano disclosed that Diggs has made a financial offer to resolve the dispute with the alleged victim, and as of now, both parties are reportedly working toward an agreement. The judge has stated that she will review the request and issue a ruling soon. But even with a settlement, the situation remains a significant concern for New England. The gravity of the situation cannot be overstated. Whether Diggs is ultimately found innocent or guilty, the fact that he is facing these charges is a major distraction for a team that is trying to focus on the final stretch of the season and the playoffs. It is important to note that this follows a pattern of Diggs being in the spotlight for off-field matters, although nothing previously involved legal charges of this magnitude. Back in the summer, the team had to navigate a separate off-field incident involving Diggs on a boat, which, while controversial, did not escalate to legal action. This current situation, however, brings real legal implications and a lot of uncertainty. The arraignment for Diggs is scheduled for Tuesday, January 23rd, which is particularly concerning because it falls just 2 days before the AFC Championship game, should the Patriots advance that far. The timing alone makes this a potential distraction that could affect preparations for one of the most important games in the team's recent history. The NFL, as always, maintains broad discretion when it comes to player discipline, and they can impose penalties regardless of whether a conviction occurs, although they typically wait until cases are resolved to make official judgments. This means that even if Diggs reaches a settlement with the alleged victim, the league could still issue a suspension or other disciplinary measures if they determine that his involvement in this matter constitutes a distraction or impacts the integrity of the game. This situation mirrors what happened with Jordan Addison in Minnesota a few months ago, where a player faced league discipline despite not being convicted in court. The Patriots have already made a statement acknowledging the allegations, confirming that Diggs categorically denies the claims and affirming their support for him, while fully cooperating with authorities and the NFL. However, this public acknowledgement underscores how seriously the organization is taking the matter, and it also highlights the media scrutiny that head coach Mike Vrabel and the entire team will have to navigate. The NFL issued a brief statement confirming their awareness of the matter and contact with the Patriots, but did not provide further comment. With the playoffs approaching in just 2 weeks, this timing could not be worse for a team trying to maintain focus and momentum. Stefon Diggs has been a cornerstone of the Patriots' offense this season, putting up impressive numbers with over 82 receptions, 970 receiving yards, and 4 touchdowns, averaging nearly 12 yards per catch. He has emerged as the team's top wide receiver since Julian Edelman and has been a leader both on and off the field. Losing him or having him distracted could disrupt the offensive rhythm, especially with Matt Collins out until the AFC Championship, and the rest of the receiving core, including Demario Douglas, Kahan Booty, Effin Chisholm, and Kyle Williams lacking the same level of production and experience. The Patriots' depth beyond Diggs is limited, and the team relies heavily on his playmaking ability to keep the passing attack dynamic and productive for quarterback Drake May. The off-field incident, now resulting in formal charges, is an unprecedented test for the Patriots' culture and discipline. Mike Vrabel has a no-tolerance approach, demonstrated in previous years when the team dealt with distractions and off-field issues swiftly and decisively. While the organization hopes for Diggs' innocence and for this matter to be resolved without impacting the team's performance, The reality is that these allegations cast a shadow over the locker room. Questions about potential suspensions, missing games, or distractions in critical playoff moments are now unavoidable. This is not merely about talent or production on the field. It is about maintaining focus, leadership, and team cohesion under the most intense circumstances. Fans and analysts alike are struggling to process this news, balancing their support for a star player with the severity of the allegations. The incident is already dominating discussions across social media and sports networks, highlighting how off-field issues can quickly influence narratives even when the season is at its peak. It is crucial to remember that, legally, Diggs is innocent until proven guilty, but the optics and the timing of these charges create a significant challenge for New England. Historically, the Patriots have faced distractions before and have managed to overcome them. But the scale of this situation is uniquely complicated. The team has invested heavily in building a disciplined culture that prioritizes accountability, preparation, and focus, and now they must navigate this legal and media storm without losing momentum on the field. With a potential AFC championship looming, every practice, every meeting, and every game carries heightened stakes, and the uncertainty surrounding Diggs adds a layer of complexity that cannot be ignored. The organization, the coaching staff, and the players will have to remain laser-focused while also monitoring the evolving legal developments, and this balance will be delicate and challenging in the coming weeks. Even as Diggs' attorney works on potential settlements, and the league observes the situation, the Patriots must prepare for the possibility that their star receiver could be unavailable or under scrutiny. This creates a ripple effect across game planning, personnel management, and strategic decisions, especially in high-pressure situations. The timing, the profile of the player, and the severity of the charges combine to make this one of the most pressing off-field issues the team has faced in recent memory. The incident also raises questions about leadership within the locker room and how veteran players, coaching staff, and team management respond to crises. Maintaining morale, keeping players focused on the field, and ensuring that off-field distractions do not derail the team's objectives will be critical in the weeks ahead. For a team so close to the playoffs, even minor disruptions can have outsized effects on performance and cohesion, making Diggs' situation not only a legal concern, but a strategic challenge for the Patriots organization. This story is far from over, and every new development will have significant implications for the team's immediate future, the playoffs, and potentially Diggs' career. Fans are bracing for updates, analysts are weighing the impact, and the Patriots themselves are navigating a complex scenario that blends legal, media, and sporting pressures all at once. The weeks ahead will reveal how the organization balances these challenges while striving to remain competitive and focused on their ultimate goal, a deep playoff run and the pursuit of another championship. All right, Patriots Nation, the story surrounding Stefon Diggs continues to develop, and the impact on the team cannot be understated. As we move closer to the playoffs, every single detail surrounding this case is going to be scrutinized, both by the media and by fans, and the timing could not be more challenging for New England. The arraignment set for January 23rd is a looming event that has everyone on edge because it falls just 2 days before a potential AFC championship game, meaning the Patriots could have one of their most crucial players distracted or unavailable at a pivotal moment. The uncertainty alone is enough to create tension in the locker room and on the practice field, as coaches and players must maintain focus while keeping the team unified and mentally prepared for the biggest games of the season. Mike Vrabel, known for his no-nonsense approach, will need to manage both the media pressure and the internal dynamics, ensuring that the team's culture of accountability and discipline remains intact. Even as the legal process unfolds, the Patriots must consider the on-field implications. Stefon Diggs has been a central figure in the offense, not just in terms of production, but in leadership and consistency. His ability to create separation, make contested catches, and serve as a reliable target for Drake may have been pivotal to New England's success. Without him, the team risks losing offensive rhythm, particularly because the depth chart behind Diggs lacks the same level of talent and experience. Players like Demario Douglas, Kahan Booty, Chisholm, and Kyle Williams can contribute, but they have yet to demonstrate the kind of game-changing ability that Diggs has consistently provided all season. Losing or limiting Diggs' availability would force the Patriots to adjust game plans, potentially impacting red zone efficiency, third down conversions, and big play potential. This is especially critical as the team faces defenses that will be prepared to focus on Drake, May, and challenge him to make perfect reads under pressure. Off-field distractions, particularly legal matters, have a way of magnifying every small issue, and this situation with Diggs is no different. The Patriots organization has always prided itself on a strong culture of discipline and accountability, and now that culture is being tested in real time. Leadership in the locker room, from veterans to coaches, will be under pressure to maintain focus and morale while the situation develops. The team cannot allow media coverage, speculation, or uncertainty about player availability to influence preparation or execution on the field. Every practice, walkthrough, and film session carries more weight when a key player's presence is uncertain, and the coaching staff must find ways to mitigate the potential distraction while keeping players engaged and focused on their objectives. The psychological impact of this news is also a factor. Diggs has been a role model and motivator for his teammates throughout the season, serving as both a leader in the locker room and a primary target for Drake, May on the field. Any questions about his character or legal situation could ripple through the team, influencing trust, cohesion, and confidence. Even if he is ultimately cleared of all allegations, the period leading up to that resolution will require players to compartmentalize, which is never easy in high-pressure playoff situations. For a team like the Patriots, which relies on precision, discipline, and execution, maintaining mental toughness is as important as physical preparation, and this situation tests both simultaneously. The media narrative surrounding Diggs' charges adds another layer of complexity. Social media conversations, analyst commentary, and fan speculation will all amplify the scrutiny on the team, and coaches must manage the messaging carefully. Mike Vrabel has historically dealt with media pressure in a methodical, disciplined way, but even he faces a challenging environment when one of his star players is involved in such serious allegations. The organization must balance transparency with a need to protect player privacy and maintain team focus, which is a delicate tightrope, especially when the legal process is ongoing and details remain sealed. Looking at the broader implications for the Patriots' playoff aspirations, any potential disruption to the offensive unit could have cascading effects. Diggs' production has been integral to setting up the run game, stretching the field vertically, and providing reliable options on crucial downs. Without his presence, defenses may be able to focus more intently on stopping Drake, May, or pressuring the quarterback in key situations, which could alter game plans and affect outcomes. The coaching staff will need to consider contingency strategies, potentially involving accelerated development of younger receivers or adjusting formations to compensate for his absence. Each game in the postseason becomes exponentially more important, and having a clear picture of available personnel is critical for maintaining competitive advantage. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. In a shocking turn of events that seems ripped straight from a headline-grabbing drama, whispers are circulating that the Patriots may have triggered exactly the kind of chaos the NFL has spent years trying to avoid. Sources close to the situation suggest tensions are flaring between the Patriots and the Cowboys, and insiders are describing a scenario that could reshape the league's landscape if true. While neither team has issued a formal statement, observers are noting unusual exchanges behind the scenes that hint at a brewing conflict, one that could go far beyond the field. Speculation is mounting around the circumstances that led to this apparent standoff. Analysts point out that the Patriots' latest maneuvers, which remain shrouded in secrecy, appear to directly challenge the NFL's efforts to maintain harmony among its top franchises. Could this be a calculated move by New England to assert dominance? Or is it an unintentional spark igniting what could become a full-blown dispute with Dallas? Every conversation, every sideline glance, and every cryptic social media post is being dissected by fans and pundits alike, each interpreting signals of an escalating feud. Adding fuel to the fire, insiders suggest that locker room dynamics and strategic disagreements might be at the heart of the tension. The Cowboys, known for their meticulous planning and disciplined approach, are reportedly displeased with certain Patriots' actions that some describe as provocative, if not outright disruptive. Meanwhile, the Patriots camp seems unfazed publicly, but sources hint at a quiet confidence that they're simply playing by their own rules. In a league where image and control are everything, this silent tug-of-war has the potential to ripple far beyond a single matchup, influencing trade talks, player morale, and even a narrative the NFL presents to its global audience. Fans have taken to social media in droves, speculating about the implications of this rumored conflict. Will it escalate into a full-scale rivalry off the field? Could it force league executives to intervene in unprecedented ways? For now, the story remains tantalizingly incomplete, with each passing hour adding new layers of intrigue. Whether this is the start of a historical showdown or just another fleeting rumor, one thing is certain. The NFL's careful balancing act may have just been tested in a way no one saw coming, and the Patriots are right at the center of it. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.